You wanted the best. You've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi, folks. It's Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are only things that makes it official. Welcome to chrisvossshow.com. With the Chris Voss Show podcast. We certainly appreciate you guys having us as well. For 16 years, going on 17, over 2,200 episodes, the Chris Voss Show has been bringing you the smartest, brightest people in the world, teaching you about entrepreneurism, teaching you how to live your life better, sharing their stories, the catharsis, how they overcame it, and how you can too. How you can too overcome cathartic moments in your life. There you go. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss, Chris Voss, one of the Sick Talkity, and all those crazy places on the internet. Today we're going to be talking with an exciting young man, his startup, and there's a lot of great things that come out of the Israel tech scene. Waze was a big app that came out of the tech scene. And we're also going to be talking about AI as well. So we're going to be doing that. I've got Isaac Gili. He's the CEO of Shuffll, which is an amazing AI product that's coming out. We're going to get into some of that deal there. Welcome to the show. How are you, sir?
Good. Thank you so much. I have to say, the intro is one of the most amazing intros I ever listened to.
We get a lot of that. That and people want
you get pumped
around.
just to watching the intro. This is great.
Yeah, it's kind of our way of jacking people up for the show, and they're like, oh, wow,
Right.
energy time, coffee, or worse. Anyway, so welcome to the show. Give us your .coms so people can find you on the interwebs.
Sorry again.
Give me your .com so people can find you on the interwebs, where you want people to look you up.
Yeah. So shuffll.com, basically SHUFFL.com. That's the website. You can just go in, see what we do. We also explain a bit more in a few minutes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it utilizes AI. Talk to us about how you guys work there, and kind of 30,000 overview, if you would.
Yeah. So basically, the whole idea is to help marketers create videos. That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Usually for social, sometimes for internal communication. But the whole idea is to be able to replace a full production team. So from the very beginning of the video creation process to the end, it's almost like if you had AI agents helping you every step of the way. And then the end result is you get a professional looking video in about 15 minutes of work. That's the idea.
Yeah. And I mean, we've been using AI for the show stuff. I mean, you can ask AI for background research on someone who's appearing on the show. I've asked for questions sometimes. Sometimes I get something that I'm not too up on information on, and so we'll ask them to ask questions. We've even asked AI, what questions do most people ask this author, and what's different that we can maybe ask them? What are some different questions so we can ask them, because we try and make it unique.
Right.
We have AI that does show notes, where it does a full breakdown of the show and it lists the quotes and all the different things. So it's just amazing what's out there. And now, are these videos that I can use? What video formats would I use these for?
Yeah, so usually if you want to create explainers, thought leadership videos, any product demos, all of these types of videos that you need to have you need to create new videos all the time and release new videos all the time, because that's what really works. Then usually you use Shuffll to do that. Also, a cool thing is that you can collaborate, so you can create the whole project structure using the AI and then send it to someone else, like a colleague, influencer, even a customer, and they make the video. You get an edited video back ready to publish.
Wow.
So no work on your side almost.
And I'm looking at the website of the videos in the front, and there's all sorts of great kind of artwork played into them.
Yeah.
And there are videos of the people. And what are your thoughts of the difference between people appearing in their own videos as opposed to the AI fake bot sort of AI videos where you can kind of tell it's not a real person. At least I can. I don't know.
Yeah, like an uncanny valley. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like one, um, you see like lots of like advancements like in AI and especially like in the avatar space. You see like pretty good looking avatars, but
Hmm.
I think mainly for marketing, the whole idea is to create like a good connection between you and the audience.
Hmm.
So if it's not gonna be you, then like why even bother? So it's like it will become like the new boring, right?
Hmm.
I think that for use cases like learning and development, creating tutorials, things like that, then it really makes sense to use an avatar. Like, and actually, sometimes if you want to get like more engagement from like an audio or like text, and just like transform like audio and text to like videos, then it's like a good idea.
Hmm.
But if you want to create like something that is authentic, has like high production value, then like usually it won't work. So the whole idea is to help you with like all the rest. So like from like script writing, storyboard, recording yourself for others, doing like all like post production automatically, making you look good, sound good, basically production ready.
There you go. And I love how it looks. It looks really amazing. And there's no AI bots in it. Uncanny Valley was the thing I was thinking of as to why AI tends to freak out. I've had a few of my friends that are early adopters. They've tried making marketing videos with the AI bots in them,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, dude, that's like tripping my brain. Like I'm like I have flight or flight mode. And so the uncanny valley is the thing that they talk about. It's a hypothesis that we have a problem where we can identify fakes, and of course, I guess the deep fakes go through. But I think if you're using marketing, using yourself as opposed to those bots, I think that's the point I'm trying to get to. If you're doing marketing, people, especially right now, are going to trust you being in your videos, but with
Yeah.
some AI enhancement as opposed to the straightforward AI bot. So I like what you guys are doing
Right.
over that other
Right.
product.
And I think there was like a movement using like looking at like TikTok and Instagram, like there was like a huge movement of like even like creating like less of like a quality video, but like
Hmm.
authentic is like so much stronger, especially with like young audience today. It works so much better than like making like something that is like super extremely polished.
Hmm.
And I think like it also like it also applies here, right? Because if you create like a thought leadership video and it's not like Chris Voss like talking, then like who cares about it really? And if you create like something that is more like trying to like teach others, like convey like a
Hmm.
message, like if you want to influence, it has
Hmm.
to be you. Otherwise, it's
Definitely.
gonna suck.
Yeah. People buy you. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, that's the thing about sales.
Exactly.
People buy you. And I'm in the menu now. You can thought leadership videos,
Yeah.
marketing videos, explainer videos,
Right.
training videos, product videos. Um, we're video recording the podcast. Most people listen to it on audio on iTunes. It's where the large audience is. But can for the video we're making now, is that something I submit to you guys and you guys will, art it up and make it look cool?
Yeah, so the whole idea is that you'll be able to like we could do it like basically like even like offline. We don't have to be like at the same place, same time.
Hmm.
So we can like create like a project, and then like each of and every one of us will create like a scene, and we can create like something that basically works almost like this.
Hmm.
I think we will have like real time communication and creation, basically like probably like in about like 2 months from now. So
Wow.
you can do it, but if you want to do it real time, then
Uh-huh.
we have like you have to like wait for like next
There you go.
versions.
So tell us about how you guys built this and went with it, but give us kind of a history about you. People like to know about the people who come on our show.
Yeah.
Tell us about how you grew up, how you got the entrepreneurial bug,
Oof.
and yada yada yada.
Okay. So so starting like 7 years old, I was like I basically grew up as a geek, right? Like I was such a nerd, really. Like it was awful. Usually it was like all like math, like computers. Like I used to like
Mm-hmm.
disassemble my computer. Like it was like all like trying to like assemble it with like my parts from like my friends' computers. I used to like solve like problems for like the whole like neighborhood. Yeah, so I started coding 7 years old. I
Wow.
got like pretty much like it was like a bug, right? Like math and like computer science coding was like basically like a bug that started like very early in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I then joined like a few open source projects
Mm-hmm.
as a contributor, and then basically started like advising others and like consulting. So I started my first company basically myself. I was like 24 years old.
Good for you.
I tried to like help others solve like very complex AI data issues because I had like some experience with like search engines and AI.
Mm-hmm.
Then it grew to be like around like 25 people in the company. I left that to start my previous startup, had a small exit with my previous startup. Again, it was like a mixture between like the combination of like AI and marketing. And now Shuffll for the past 2.5, 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies like crazy.
What was the
Um,
component that made you go, this is maybe, thing we should do?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw like what's happening with like video in the past like even like 20 years. It's just crazy. It never stops.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the whole like creation aspect of things, and I saw
Mm-hmm.
like how like I started like using like GPT two. It was like very early. I started like looking at like image generation, all this stuff, and I said like, okay, this is like a new era. This is like the second like internet or like the new
Mm-hmm.
iPhone, right? Like it's gonna change so much. Um, and I think like we're just starting to see like change here. Like it's gonna be huge. So the opportunity here with like the market, also like the creation aspect of it, and combining it with my knowledge with like AI, really like made it like very like a very easy decision, even though
Mm-hmm.
it hurts to be a founder.
The pioneers always get the arrows, as they say. But I mean, it's a great thing. I mean, and AI is advancing like so freaking
Yeah,
fast. It's crazy.
it is.
Um, and you see what's going on, and like I've usually been an early adopter in a lot of stuff. I mean, that's why we kind of got here.
Great.
Um, and we embraced Twitter and social media early on. I was one of the first top 1,000 people on Twitter back in the day. And I just kind of learned how to gamify it and get traffic and stuff.
Oh, that's great.
And then people wanted me to consult. I had nothing better to do after the 2008 crisis wiped out our companies.
Yeah,
So yeah, I did that. And but this AI, man, it's hard to and there's so many great companies launching and so many advancements, and it's just insane. And boy, at first I'd kind of resist a little bit. I was like, ugh. But now, I mean, it does so much work. Like, we used to try and write out nice profiles for the blog post on our podcast. And like we have AI programs that can go through and they can, give us quotes and all sorts of different things. It's just
yeah.
crazy. Like it really saves me a lot of time. I imagine eventually they're going to replace me with AI, and you guys will all be listening to, "Hi, I am the Chris Voss Show. Welcome to here." That's sort of, and it won't be as funny as me, folks, because that's not going to happen.
It won't.
Um, so you guys have been building this for now 2 years, correct?
Yeah, two and
and
a half years now.
and so you guys are developing the concepts, getting the AI down, learning the language or AI language or learning model
Yeah,
or however it works, I think. But yeah, the videos look amazing that you guys have on the website. And it looks
yeah,
like it kind of walks you through an AI sort of prompting and, okay, what are you
right,
doing? Kind of helps you go through the workflow of it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole idea is to like really like help you start like super quick. And so when you go through the onboarding process, we ask like a few questions about the company, what like the values, things like that. Then we scrape like everything from your website. So we teach the model like more about you,
Oh,
your services. So yeah, so we use like your domain basically to learn more about your business, what's like like actually like public. Then like everything that we generate will like match and like fit your brand story, brand identity, and everything. So colors, logos, everything from start to finish will happen automatically. I can even like show you just a bit. You want to see it?
yeah, if you would.
Yeah.
I got to pop up. I'm trying to get around here. I don't know if I can close it. But yeah, I was doing a motivational video following the prompts, and I said, it said, you want to do an emotional video or motivational video, and I was like, or leadership video, I think it was, and I go, yeah, sure, and they go, what's the the title and what are you talking about? And I go, how to have a vision. That's all the information I gave it, and it has created this crazy list of different things. It's created a script for me, I believe, as well,
Yeah.
hasn't it? Yeah.
So I'll show you like one sec. Like look, he does everything basically.
All right.
So just to show you like super quick, like so it pulled like everything from like back like I put like Black Swan. It pulled like everything from like your website, created like a brand story for you, took like the logos and everything. Then if you go and like start like a new project, super quickly, like you can just like go like I want to create like a thought leadership video. It will even like give you like suggestions. So like don't even come up with your own prompt. We're now expanding this so you can put like blog posts, like you can put your own script, you can even put like Google Docs or like presentations and like start from there. The whole idea from there on is like basically super easy. You just like go on, like click next. It will start generating like the whole structure for the video, which you'll see like in a moment. It starts like creating like the script. It's gonna all like match like your brand identity. Hopefully, like we won't hit like a paywall now, but like all the scenes, the text that go into the scenes, like the motion graphics, like you're gonna see this image is going to change to like a generated image that will fit what you're about to say like in the scene. And like super quickly you create like the whole like storyline for this. Moving on, you move to like recording, or you can work with others on this script till you polish it. You can change everything. It will all like fit your brand. You can like regenerate, super easy. You move to recording, again, extremely easy. We have like a voice activated prompter. Like I'll change the camera, right? Like in a sec. Let's do this. So super quickly, like you read from the prompter. It's like an AI activated prompter, so it will wait till you actually speak it. Like so, you can like comfortably read from the prompter. Also, it will activate different effects if you reach like different like parts, like keywords. As soon as you finish, extremely easy. You don't have to touch like anything. You move on. You're gonna see like it's going to apply branding, choose the best takes out of the takes that we recorded, generate subtitles, apply auto trimming, so it will like remove like all the silence before and after, clean up your audio, make you look better, sound better, and you have like a video ready to publish.
I need all the help I can get in that department, looking better.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like a filter, like the looking better? Does it just improve the colors, or is it like a filter where?
No, it really like upscales the video, so you get to like a point where like it will all look better. So even if you use like a webcam, it will still look like professional. Also with the audio, because audio is like extremely important when you're making video. And we just like enhance the audio, find like different places, like reduce, cancel noise, make you like sound like really like professional. And with subtitles, with like all the overlays, with like the right story, right? Everything all together gets you to like a point where you can create like really cool video. And also you can delegate. You can send it to others and they make it for you.
Yeah. And so the team can work on it. And since a lot of people work remote or internationally now as teams.
Yeah, even think about user testimonials, right? Like client testimonials. How you make client testimonials today? You ask them to record themselves. They don't have a structure. It's not going to be branded. You have to edit it. It's painful.
Yeah. On the pro version, unlimited video credits, AI script and storyboard, 20 plus branded overlays and animations.
Yeah.
What was shocking to me is just all I did was put in how to have vision. That was all I gave it. That's all I gave it, and it's got the storyboard basically there of the layout of different and it's got cool graphics. Like I'm one of those people that I'm dead inside when it comes to creating art.
Yeah,
unless you count what I do on the but who told you? But
I'm watching like lots of like things that you released, like.
So, I really appreciate people that have that ability where they can take something and they can, make it beautiful. I go into restaurants, opulence of the beauty that they put into
Yeah.
it. People
I'm
come to
not
my
that good with that either.
yeah
Like you let me like draw something, it's gonna be like something else,
yeah
completely else.
it's gonna be stick figures. People used
Yeah.
to come to my office and they're like, "You still have the white walls and like, do you ever paint this place or do anything?" I'm like, "Why? Is it gonna make more money if I paint the walls? I don't give a fuck what it looks
It
like in
won't.
here. I'm not here to impress people with how we look. We impress people with what we do." And so I'm just like that. And so when I try and work with some of these designers and stuff, creating
Yeah.
logos and video, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, put some stars in there, or something. I don't know. But there's people that are really talented at,
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it, dressing it up, maybe. But yeah, your guys is just like within a few seconds, it just pumped this whole thing out.
Yeah.
And one of the great things I gotta say about AI, because I don't have a very well, I think I have a creative brain, but some people really have a creative brain. And AI is so helpful. I found at juicing the creative part of my brain and
Right.
kind of that artsy sort of visual thing.
And
And
it's also
so
like a much better like starting point, right? It does
yeah,
like the heavy lifting for you.
yeah,
So you're now like sometimes you like coming up with like the idea when
mhm,
it helps you like explore like different ideas, like you get to
mhm,
like a point where you're like, oh, like that's different, or like
yeah.
it even like gives you like a different idea than like what it suggested, but still it's gonna work, right?
Yeah. And so if I'm producing like I can produce images now for like
Yeah.
I'll have we have several groups that we have for Facebook and stuff, and so we have groups of people, and sometimes I'll want to make an announcement, and I'm like, well, if I put a cool graphic on this, more people see it, and so I'll
Right.
ask AI, hey, can you make a graphic for this, and boom, they make it, and then you get more creative ideas for it. Well, what if you put that in there and this in there, or do that and this,
Right.
and it just really has helped me juice my brain to a level that thinks about these things more. Now, I'm still not good at coming up with, should you put stars or lines through it or fireworks or, some cool graphic. I still don't have that ability, but I'm getting there. And then, of course,
Great.
you just tell AI to do it and it does it. And you're just like, well, that worked. And so I love it. It just, I was really surprised. It's got like the script, and then as you mentioned before, one of the steps is you can do that on the video. You can see yourself, but then you
Yeah.
also have basically a teleprompter on the screen
Right.
that's feeding you the screen, and it's really great that you say it moves at the speed that you say it, so it's not a teleprompter that's going to get
Yeah.
away from you.
Also activates like different like effects. So we're gonna get to like a point where it like activates like different like sound effects or like
Oh,
triggers like an animation.
hmm,
So you can create like freely, but still you'll get to like a point where you're gonna see it like almost like real time, the whole like creation
wow,
process. I think it creates like a different like vibe and like different like way of like really like creating like real time. You see like what happens. You don't have to like imagine, oh, how are we going to do it like in like post production. It whole
hmm,
like you see it like almost like right away, and then we do like a bit of like a cleanup, and you have like a video ready to publish, which is huge because time to market here
oh
is
yeah.
about like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I could pay somebody to spend hours putting the stars and whatever fireworks and
Right.
all those graphic things,
And the money.
and they could sit there and just go frame by frame. Okay, let's add this. Yeah, the money too. I have to pay somebody. I mean, it would take hours to do the production that you
Yeah.
guys have got here, and then
Yeah,
writing the
exactly.
script. I mean, that's the thing. I hate scripts. And I
We have
just like,
Fortune 500 like Fortune 500 clients that create videos. We have like clients creating 20 videos a day, which is
mhm,
which is huge, right? Like having uh like a human in the video, like real human, and creating like 20 videos a day. This is
mhm.
like huge. So they create like a full series of videos
Wow.
and publish it or like schedule. And now in like one day, you create like a scheduled video for like 3 months.
Oh, I could pump this stuff out all day long. I mean, it's kind of like the graphics thing. And the other thing about like with the graphics,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of saying, and video too here with you guys. But the great thing is the time. I give AI, make a picture of
Right.
like we did a white elephant party that's coming later in December for one of our groups, and we're getting together for that. And so I just
Yeah.
was like, I just told AI, I'm like, make me a picture of Christmas and white elephant and yada yada yada. Boom.
Right.
Within like seconds, I had the picture, and that would have took a long time if you tried to draw that on. You paid somebody to draw that
Yeah, some of it is
on like
basically like
Figma.
impossible, right?
Yeah,
Like some
yeah.
of the things that you see today, like yesterday they released Sora, right? Like it's like you
Mm-hmm.
have like Runway ML, like actually like amazing companies creating things that what like nobody had like the ability to like create before. Like you have like
Mm-hmm.
cinematic videos that you had to like put like motion like artists like working for like 2 years to get to like the same scene, and it only gets better. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Plus, I mean, when you're working with people, and I don't want to shame or talk down to people that do this art for a living. But if you want to tweak something, you're like, hey, can you take that image
Yeah,
out of the picture and stuff? You can do it in seconds. Where if you do that
yeah.
to, some guy spends a couple days drawing the artwork on a
Artists
computer.
will focus on like art,
Yeah, yeah.
and will focus on like what they are best. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, instead of like doing like all like tedious work, like they will like focus on like what really matters. Also, I think like most artists today will probably like embrace AI and use it for like their own like creation, right? Like it's like inevitable. Like you have
Yeah.
to use it. It's like another tool. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like not using like I don't know, like not using like a canvas because you like drawing like on walls, like because like it was like what used to be like common.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a new era, and I think like professionals or artists uh, have to like adapt to this like new era, like where you have like AI at least assisting you with like your own like tasks and like the tasks that are like the day-to-day tasks that require like a lot of time, money, and I think the ones who will actually embrace it will outperform like anybody else, like right, they will be like much better no matter what you do. You'll be much better than others if you use AI and you create content and like you try to put yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be better than like maybe like 95% of the like of your competitors.
We have a lot of coaches on the show that make courses and things like that. Is this good for
Yeah,
courses? Wow. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's a big
Course,
proponent of
it's
the
also like
speaker.
making like shorts like for like social media, like a short course, like a crash
Mm-hmm.
course, like 2 minutes about X, like
Mm-hmm.
extremely easy. And also you don't have to have like anyone like managing it really. Like it's only like sending like, okay, you create videos on like this like 5 topics. They create
Mm-hmm.
like the videos. They don't have to touch anything. You get the videos and no one like in the middle. That's it. No agency, no like when I'm gonna get like my videos. Is it gonna be this month or like maybe like 2026? I hate it. I like it. I want to release it. Nothing of this sort anymore.
Oh, wow.
Also,
So
you can control the structure, right? You can create like the whole like structure and like storyline, and they make the video for you. So you create like a certain like standard with your videos,
yeah, and kind of maybe a theme of some of the artwork that you take and
right?
use because you guys address it to the thing. What are some of the top? So people out there listening, what are some of the top people that you think this is going to help the most? If they're out there listening, and they should definitely check it out. Maybe there's some of the top type of client industries.
Yeah, I think like if you look at like marketers, especially like social media, sometimes like even learning and development departments can use it like or if you are a smaller business that can't really like afford making videos with basically like an agency, or like you're tired of this like whole process, then it will fit your needs. And if you want to put yourself and create like videos that are more like talking head videos,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like perfect for you. We do have a new release next week with AI voiceover
Mm-hmm.
that can help you. Like if you don't want to put yourself and still like want to have like some like videos and like publish like some videos, uh, if you're if you have like a business of your own, like, or you're like a marketer that wants to create like videos for like the company that they work for, that's like going to be an amazing change for you.
Wow. This is
Yeah,
great. I mean, I just was shocked. It just threw me right off my chair. I was like, "Holy crap!" All I did was say how to have a vision, and like a lot of the work is done. I mean, I can
yeah,
take your. I might want to change the script a little bit, But
Yeah.
you've given me a lot to work from. And the thing I was talking about before as to how AI has helped me really seed or advance my
Right.
ideas. A lot of times, you look at the blank piece of paper when you're trying to write a script or design something out, and you're just like, oh God, where do we start? And how do we do it? But because you've given me a baseline to work with, I can take in, okay, well, let's edit that and tweak that, and then you've given me several storyboards down from it, and I imagine there's more stuff you can do there. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be like more like an iterative process. So like what you said right now is really important because I think like we now we know that people want to change like the script and work on it like more like
Mhm.
iterating and like creating like good scripts they are satisfied. So a good feature that we're developing now is going to be released probably like in the next like 2-3 weeks.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like basically like regenerate. You'll be able to like highlight, change the tone, like expand it, like make like create like another scene. I want you like make this part longer, shorter, so, like different tone.
Oh.
It's gonna be like much more like interactive. So you'll
Mhm.
be able to like really like reduce the time that you actually write the script and
Mhm.
get to like even like a better starting point than what you have right now.
Yeah. And you can change tone too. I mean, there's sometimes
Yeah.
where I've written stuff and maybe in a dark mood, and I'll read it later and I'll be like, geez, who hurt you, buddy? And you're like, it's not very positive marketing we're putting out.
Yeah.
Um, and so, yeah, tone is really important, brightness and colors. But yeah, I love the sample films, the example films
Yeah.
that are on the website that you can see that have been pre-made. What's the future of AI? What do you see you guys doing in the future? I mean, you probably don't want to tell us, all the secret sauce that you're up to, but
like looking at like Shuffll, basically. That's the question.
uh, what do you feel? Just AI in general. What's the future of AI in general? Adoption. Maybe address some fears that people have about AI, and
First,
how.
first, let me scare you like a bit more. Uh, I think that we're gonna see we're gonna see it like on like different devices that we weren't used to, like not like computers and like cell phones. It will be
Okay.
like with like IoT devices. It will be like everywhere.
Okay.
Also, like self-driving cars, I think it's gonna be huge, and it's gonna do like incorporate AI. So it's gonna be like really like futuristic. Like looking back, like like I was bummed like 5 years ago. I said like, dude, like when I was a kid, I thought they were gonna be like flying cars, like self-driving cars, like for sure. And now it becomes real, like right, like 'cause I'm not disappointed anymore. I'm like, holy shit, this is like happening like super fast. Uh, and I think we're gonna see it like in different devices, different aspects of our lives. It's gonna be like integrated to like every aspect of like your
Wow.
work, right?
Hmm.
So it's gonna change processes. It's gonna change how businesses are created, maintained, grow.
Hmm.
And I think for like the good part of it, I think we're gonna see like some restrictions also. I think that
Hmm.
we like you're gonna see regulation. You're gonna see like more AI fighting AI to not like make it like extremely like dystopian. It's gonna be because right like what you see right now with like fake news, like deep fakes, all this
Deep
stuff.
fakes.
You already see some of the platforms are trying to like fight it a bit.
Hmm.
We just need to like make sure that it won't make like too many companies rich to like
Yeah.
actually put like AI content because then like we're doomed.
And I mean, at one point, a couple of the top Silicon Valley folks were trying to put some limits on smaller AI companies and basically write the code,
Yeah.
I think, for the law that kind of favored them as big companies and
I
money.
think you can't stop it really. Like you
Yeah.
can.
At this point,
Um,
I mean, it's growing so fast. Do you guys, vision wise, I guess, anything you want to tease out that you have coming in the future that you can talk about?
oh, we have a lot.
I bet.
I think you're gonna see like lots of new versions coming up in the next like 4 to 6 months, and I think it's gonna be huge. It's going to radically change the way people perceive even like video creation.
Wow.
The whole like beginning, like how you ideate, will be like a huge part of what we're doing. And I think we're going to open like more use cases for like videos, the video types, and like types of audience. It's gonna be huge. The whole purpose is to make it like your like a category defining product for like video creation, not editing, actually creation. And it's an extremely like good environment to build such products. And I think we really want to win this category.
There you go. Well, that should be interesting. I love it. And geez, just the I mean, basically, if I just want to use what you guys put out, I mean, I'm good
Yeah,
to go right there.
yeah,
It's just wild. So it'll be interesting to see how people can grow. People should check it out. You mentioned
yeah.
there's companies making videos. It's very team oriented, where people can share and contribute to the
Right,
script. You can run it by your PR agent. Hey, how does this look? And your PR agent could be poking at it as well. So
right.
really cool stuff there.
Right, and
Final.
like for your
Mhm.
audience, like if they want to use it and they want like a bit like more time, like doing like a trial, like not like even like pay for it and like just like try it out. Even
Mhm.
if they want to share feedback, they can just like reach out through the website. We'll give them like a code specifically for them to actually try it out as much as they want for
Mhm.
like a certain like period of time
Mhm.
without putting like any credit card, any payment, like anything. So we're all for like trying to like make it easier for others to for like people to create videos.
Mhm.
If we get like feedback and we can grow from it and like also like make like a better product,
Mhm.
perfect.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, it really is cool, people. You gotta check it out, man. I'll probably be using it for our future stuff. I don't know. I don't know if we'll look at it for the podcast videos, but definitely if you're, you're a coach, you're doing training videos, you're doing, hi, I'm a coach, blah blah blah. Website
Yeah,
videos for your thing, training videos. I could see like a lot of companies that maybe do training videos. Hey, welcome to Google, and we're gonna run you
exactly.
down the orientation or whatever, yada yada. So there you go. Just
Yeah.
so exciting. Anything we haven't talked about you want to tease out to potential consumers here?
Yeah, I think like you should definitely like try it out. Also, like come back like every like 2 weeks. We have like a new release, like like almost like
Wow.
on a weekly basis. We're moving like super fast. So like what you're gonna see probably today is gonna be like way different of like what you're gonna see like in 2 weeks. So like I
Mm.
would definitely like check it out like all the time. We're like ready to like really like crush this. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna build like something crazy.
It's crazy now. I mean, I just like it just gave me the whole video. And even though, like I said, can edit the script, but having something where it puts that together for you and then you can kind of build on it,
Yeah,
it makes it so much faster on the workflow. And
right.
15, than a professional video done in 15 minutes. I mean, that's just
Yep,
crazy.
that's the whole
With
idea.
all the artwork and everything else. I mean, it all encompasses everything. And the workflow you have, it asks a lot of questions. So, it prompts you on the next steps. So,
Right.
give us your final pitch out to people and .coms. Tell people how they can onboard, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So Shuffll SHUFFL .com. We help basically businesses, people create videos, usually talking head videos, uh, using AI. It's almost like if you had like a full AI production team helping you produce your videos, from script writing, storyboard building, recording, and all the post production. You can get like professional looking videos in like 15 minutes.
Mm.
I think it's gonna be extremely beneficial for you to like at least like try it out for your business or for your own like use. We are here for you to build like an awesome product. Check us out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. This has been fun and insightful. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
you may have given me, more work, but technically you make my work easier. So there you go. But
That's great. And like it was a pleasure. And like thank you for like the interview. It was great.
there you go. There you go. Thanks, Ronus, for tuning in. Check it out. Go to goodreads.com as well. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Let's see. There's facebook.com, linkedin.com/Chris Voss, and all those crazy places they're at. Be good to each other. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. There you go.